Welcome back to another episode of Callbacks. We're here celebrating more of that wonderful show from 10 years ago, Chocolate and Cheese. I'm here with one of my best and oldest friends. You'll know her as Molly or Rebecca New, but I'm here to introduce her as Rebecca Coldicutt. That's right, she got wedded. She got wedded.
I got wedded.
To a Sam who's not Samuel Garrett, but has many similarities with Samuel Garrett, to be fair.
He's tall.
He's tall, builder.
You know. Yep, country.
From up north. Yep, exactly.
So
you just couldn't stay away. You couldn't get the real thing, so you had to go.
Yeah, I kind of went. Yeah, knockoff.
Yeah, no, the Chinese remake of.
Yeah. Like Shein or Temu.
Yeah. Oh.
I love you, husband.
If you should ever deign to watch this video.
Yeah.
So we're here to watch the last little bits of Molly's video diary series. I think 2 years ago we watched the first couple, and then here we're going to watch 3, 4, and 5. So before we get into it, any memories that stand out from these ones? So these were from 2016, because we released them in the new year.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, these are obviously the more recent ones that we had done, compared to 10 years ago. I guess just, being it more on me rather than me just being a creepy stalker that popped up every so often.
Yeah, and it was a lot of that. We were watching the remaster of Chocolate and Cheese recently with Sam and Lars, the day of the live stream thing, and every time you popped up, Lars got like a shock. It was like he couldn't remember it happened, so he wasn't expecting it. It was every time too. It was great. It was really, really funny.
Have you got that recorded?
Yeah, it's coming. It'll be out on the channel. You're going to see it.
Yeah, I want to see that.
All right. Well, shall we get into watching some of these episodes?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Let's jump into it.
All right. I don't know how loud this is going to be, but we'll find out.
Hey guys, so it's Molly again, and I'm here at the manager's office to get the lowdown on Chocolate and Cheese. I'm here with Jack.
Hey guys.
And yeah, so we're just gonna go into the office. Hey Lucas,
this was a
do you have
two-camera
time?
shoot as well, which is really rare.
Just give me a second.
Are you just finishing some work, Lucas?
No, it's a maze.
Oh.
Ah, I see.
We have it.
We have it. He's done a
Today we're
drawing
gonna
on
talk
it.
to the guys at
it's
Chocolate
real.
and Cheese to
Okay.
get the lowdown on them,
Okay.
because the fans really want to know a lot about them.
Okay, go ahead.
So, first question: what do they smell like?
Smell like? How would I even know? What?
I don't even know how they got in there. It's okay, I'll find it out myself.
What? Like
I
what?
think maybe
Second
there was supposed
question.
to be like
The
cue
fans want
cards
to
you
know
were
a bit
reading
more
from.
about
That's why
you.
you say like, I don't know how you
So
got
what's
in
your
there.
favorite
It was supposed to be like you had
It's
questions.
probably a mix
okay.
between a blue and green.
Okay.
It's the colour of his
Not very
tie.
interesting. Anyway, moving on. Third question. What's your relationship status?
Single. So if any of you ladies want a piece of the Lucas dog, you know who to call. Oh, someone wants a piece of the Lucas dog right now. Hello?
Hi.
Oh, Shelley. Yeah.
So your 3 o'clock has moved?
What? My 3 o'clock's been moved?
Yeah, to 2 o'clock.
Okay. Thanks, Shell.
What?
I mean Shelley. That was awkward.
Yeah, okay, moving on. So, which of the guys are more available?
Probably Sam, because Lars has
Lars has what?
Never mind.
Does Lars have a girlfriend?
Nearly. He's got his eye on one of his friends called Ginny.
It's just lovely.
It's okay. The fans still have Sam.
Super fan.
And you've still got me, Molly.
Oh, really, Jack?
Really?
Oh. So, my fifth and final question.
I love it.
What's something that we don't know about the guys?
It's probably that Sam has helped Lars out when they go to parties, because Lars is prone to getting tipsy.
Well, that's
In the
good
club
to know.
getting tipsy.
Thank you, Lucas. I know you just had a meeting with the guys.
Yes, have you seen them lately?
Yeah. Did you ask them about my birthday?
Yeah, they'll do it.
Yay! Oh my god, Jack, did you hear that?
Yeah, best news all day.
Oh my god, I know, right? It's like the best news ever. It's so awesome.
Anyway, guys, I've got a load of work to do.
More work, Lucas?
Yeah, I'm signing the new time slot for TV3.
What show?
Jono and Ben.
Oh my god, I love Jono and Ben.
Yeah, me too.
Is it printed
I
out?
wish to
I
meet
have
Valerie.
that in the folder there.
Maybe one day.
So funny.
Anyways, back to leaving.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, thank you, Lucas, so much.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Okay, guys, so that was our exclusive interview with Lucas, the manager. I'll be back next week with another video. Bye.
Bye, guys.
You gave me the death stare.
God, I'm good at that.
I have to say, I think I thought I was so clever writing that, of being like, oh, it's set during the Chocolate and Cheese series, so if we set up that Lucas is like a fan of Guy Williams, then like that makes it better when it just doesn't quite work though.
No. Didn't quite work.
No.
The idea was there.
Yeah, there was intent was good,
Yeah. Yeah.
but the execution needed some work.
Yeah.
Should we watch part 4?
I guess just dive
Hey
right
guys,
into it.
this is my birthday party. Chocolate and Cheese just performed. It was the most amazing thing of my life. I love it so much. It was just...
Hey Molly, what are you doing?
Hi Sam!
Oh, hello.
This is my vlog that I've been doing for
He
a while.
has
What's it
aged
about?
so much
It's
between
so
Chocolate and Cheese and
about
this, and then
balloons.
this. And
Oh, cool, balloons rule. There's one.
Insane.
I can't believe how much she's changed.
Isn't it dreamy? Like,
Who's dreamy?
oh, just Sam.
Oh, Sam, yeah, he's okay. It's not
Every
really
shirt I
my
wear
type.
has a reference to Miami.
Yes.
I've just realised.
No,
Does it?
come on,
That's
look
so
at
funny.
camera.
Yeah,
Oh, right, sorry, I forgot.
Isn't that Lucas's side?
Jack,
that is
please.
Lucas's side, but it's the same one that he wore in that particular episode.
So guys, this is chocolate and cheese.
Lars is drinking what I think is an empty Heineken bottle.
Balloons are awesome.
It was water in it.
Yeah, probably.
Hello there. Have I ever told you how much I really love you?
You right, Lars?
I'd love to hear more about it.
Yeah,
He's grabbing Lars's hand.
No, I'm good.
Anyways,
I don't know about that, Molly. It's kind of predatory.
Sam, Lars,
Yeah.
Yes.
do you want to come sign off for me?
Well, what do we do?
You just say bye, guys.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Tequila.
Whoa.
Bye, guys.
People who have never drunk before.
Yeah, no.
Tequila!
You guys know that this is about you, right?
What?
I have to say, like, for things that were done in one long take, it's not bad.
It's not bad,
Yeah.
but if people knew, I mean, I'm sure you've shown all the outtakes from Chocolate and Cheese, how,
We have watched them, but those are available. You can watch them.
yeah,
on
like
the
they're,
channel.
yeah, they're out. Like, it took us so long, like it was an entire day of filming, and Zane screaming at us that I can't go get lollipops.
Screaming? When did I do that? I do have to just go on the record and say that, like, obviously at the live stream I mentioned how I would, when I was doing the remaster, I was going through all the original footage, and I really have a newfound respect for you guys for the fact that you put up with me. 'Cause, oh my god, I'm an awful person in that. No. Don't defend me, because I don't deserve it. I was truly such a monster of a director on set, just being like, you guys make the smallest mistake, and I shouted at you.
No, what it was it was a rude of Zane Carnie. But Zane Carnie cannot be awful and rude. I've seen him mad like maybe twice in my life. Or in our friendship, and it's a very long time. And so you feeling like that is probably, the rudest I've ever seen you, but I wouldn't call it rude.
I would.
That's just me hangry.
Well, sure. I just mean from a point of view of, like, the director that I feel like I am nowadays, especially on, like, more recent stuff, versus that guy. I'm
Yeah.
like, that guy, I don't even know who that guy is, because it's crazy how angry he is all the time at stuff that isn't necessarily your guys' fault as well. Just, like, the scripts weren't well like rehearsed or written. So
Definitely not well rehearsed. I'd read them on the train in.
Oh, and if that, like Eddie would read them while he's doing the scene.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
and that's just how we did it because we were 14 and we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. And we were all kids. And I think
Yes.
you were trying to wrangle us teenagers.
I was basically treating you guys as if you were professional Hollywood actors who were being paid
Yeah.
to do a job, but you were
We
not.
weren't.
And
We were
that-
like, a day in town, woo.
yeah, you were like, hang out with my friends, that'll be
Yeah.
fun, and Zane's filming it for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty well. They just had to ruin it with camera. Far out.
Yeah. To be fair, I think you got less of the brunt of my anger, apart from the lollipop incident, which we've already mentioned. But people who probably got the worst of it were like Lars and Sam.
Yeah.
Were probably the people who got the worst of it because it was in that.
Well, you guys did more filming without me.
Yes.
And so I was just there for like, spur of the moment, like not spur of the moment, but like little bits.
Yeah.
Where I was popping up and stuff. But yeah, you guys were doing more filming like when I wasn't around. So.
Yeah. I specifically am thinking of one example where like in the opening scene of the first episode of Chocolate and Cheese, like Lars and Sam are like doing bits of their hair and like little close-ups and things, and in the audio I won't put it in because it's mortifying. But I'm basically just like I'm like, Sam, brush your hair, and he won't do it. I'm like, Sam, brush your fucking hair, and I'm like, why am I so angry? I could just take it down a notch and be like, hey, would you mind just doing this thing? Like, hey, friend.
Can you just fix your hair a little bit?
Yeah.
Just
like for the bit, can you just like brush your hair? And no, I was just like,
brush your fucking hair.
brush your fucking hair. It's crazy, but we live and we learn.
Yeah, I mean you've matured and yeah, you're even stressed for the live stream, which is understandable.
Well, that's because there were technical difficulties.
Oh yes, no, but like understandable.
I will hold Jared accountable for that. Jared.
Yeah, that was directed at you, Jared, by the way.
That's for you, Jared.
He's
never gonna watch this.
No, it's not, but it's fine. It's there. It
Exactly.
exists.
Yeah.
But no, it's like that was part of a legitimate reason to be stressed. And you had everything going on. You were surprising us with Guy. You were doing. You had literally spent a year planning this thing. It's understandable that you were stressed. Like, understandable. So, and you didn't yell at us.
No.
You did very, very well.
I was pretty happy with how everything went. To be fair, and like, I was more just stressing quietly, simmering to myself, being like,
Well, you couldn't outwardly simmer because you were like, guys here and you guys are fucking around and this isn't working. Rah, rah, rah.
yeah, I was just like, can you guys please just take your seats? Can you just do a quick mic check for Jared just over there? Yeah, if you could just quickly check that. But yeah. Shall we watch part 5?
Yes.
This was the epic. This was the end
Hey
game.
guys, so I'm just starting up my Christmas vlogs again, and we've just been to Jenny's dance show. It was so good.
3 piercings
And now
in
we're
this
just
one.
back at my place having a little party.
Hey, Molly. What kind of pizza would you like?
I'm as choosy as you.
Oh my god.
Did someone say cheese? I like cheese.
Sam was wearing the same
cheers,
shirt he
mate.
was wearing last episode, but a hat now.
You don't
Hawaiian
ever wear that
big
shirt, I
style.
swear.
So Jake and I are back together.
Hey
Just what
guys,
happened.
it's my idea to get food.
Oh, sorry, Lucas. What kind of pizza would you like?
Oh, do they have like chocolate pizzas?
What?
I love chocolate pizzas.
I don't know.
I didn't realise how much.
Sure.
Let's go for mine.
Let's do that, yeah.
How many times I have to tell you which Jen remember, babe?
Oops.
Well, yeah, like I said, we've just been to Jenny's dance show. The dancing was so good. I loved it so much.
Hey, what about us? We were good too, right?
You guys were great in pre-show performances. That is after you snapped Dave and Adrian.
Oh, right. Sorry, Lucas.
They were just in a trance from my amazing beauty.
Yeah, about, I think it was actually more like Guy cheering us on that put us off.
Okay then.
Come on guys, there's food to be eaten.
So butthurt.
Yeah, because I go to like put my arm around you and Eddie's like, I'm getting in here.
Oh, it's just my vlog.
Oh, cool. How does it work?
Oh, you just sort of talk to the camera.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, I was talking to the camera.
Oh. Well, I'm just about to sign off, so
Wow, I'm so embarrassed.
can I take a photo?
Yeah. This was great.
And
though.
Everyone,
No.
say
it
Merry
comes with
Christmas on
progress.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas!
That's cute.
Yeah. So I think, is that like the last time everyone was in the same sort of space together? In terms of like every one of the main cast?
Yeah, in front of a camera, yes.
Yes. Yeah, because Jenny was unable, Sophie I should say, sorry, was unable to be at the live stream. And she wasn't at the last reunion either because she was not well. And then Eddie was supposed to be at the live stream but was busy. And did come to the last reunion but was way too early and none of you saw him.
Classic.
He came at like 3 o'clock for what was a 6 p.m. start, you know, like, and then was like, okay, I'm going to go home now. But yeah, I think that's, I mean, it's always a hassle wrangling all of those people, especially like Sam, because he lived so far away at this point.
I mean, yeah, Welsford was one thing, and then Perth is another.
Well, exactly, but you know, he came back from Perth at least, so
Yeah.
that's, you know, that was lovely of him to do
Very
that.
exciting.
Yeah, I think it was just nice to see him, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I think it's a testament also to you as well, because not only are you doing the acting in this, but you're also doing the camera operating in this as well, in terms of being like, whenever someone has to do a line, you have to be there pointing it at that specific person when that's happening. You know?
You can kind of see, like, the panic in my eyes, being like, have I got the person in frame? Like, checking my surroundings, like...
Oh, it's Sam. I've got to be right here.
Like, yeah, and just like frankly spinning around and still trying to act and everything. You can really see it.
Yeah, but again, I think like it was a learning curve. We were all figuring out how this sort of thing works, and like, it's pretty good for that sort of thing, you know. Like,
And look, the writing must have been okay, because that moment where Jenny says hi, and then I say hi back, or Molly says hi back, and then it's like, oh no, I'm speaking to the camera. I was embarrassed then. And that was obviously written in, and so I'm like, oh, awesome.
Yeah, there were subtle jokes like that.
That's something that I would do as Rebecca. Just saying. So
even now.
Yeah, definitely now.
Yeah, I think it was a fun time. It was fun doing that sort of stuff, and I think it's a testament to how, maybe not well at all ages, but that we're able to come back and watch this and be like, oh, you know what, actually it's not too bad. Like,
yeah.
Like I had the same thing with Sam and Lars recently when we watched the re-edit of Chocolate and Cheese, and they went, oh, actually, that's pretty good, to be fair. Like, for 14 years old, never having picked up a camera before, some of that stuff is not bad.
Exactly, yeah.
And the acting could certainly be worse.
Yeah. Could certainly be better.
Well, yeah, but we won't get into
I'm not going to be winning any awards, but...
I mean, come on, a Webby or something like that, we could submit you now. That would be fine.
No, please no. But no, it's...
Posthumous award for, you know, work done in the past.
Jesus Christ. But no, it's really a testament to all of us and obviously the writing and everything. It's, yeah, and a grumpy director, so.
Yes, a very grumpy director. So, yeah, I mean, look, it's been not quite 10 years since we did this, but close to 10 years. And we showed the maze earlier. We've got the diary prop as well.
Yep.
So we have a lot of these things. I don't know if you
all
ever
there.
wrote in that book.
No, I didn't.
It's just an empty book.
It's just an empty book. For the camera, it's just an empty book.
It's like a magic book. It suddenly starts having colour images.
Oh crap!
But yeah, like it's been a while, and do any of these sort of stir any other like memories for you? I remember trying to replicate Molly's birthday party, and the episode we just watched before this one was a difficult thing because it was figuring out like what people were wearing and like what people weren't wearing. Like the costumes that I'm wearing are consistent with what we were wearing during the filmings of those things. And I think Lars as well. And you're wearing a crown as well in that one, which I think it's the same crown or it's a similar crown that you were wearing. So, yeah, there's like little things like that that are like nice, cohesive. What's the word I'm looking for? Can't even think of the word I'm looking for. Cohesive is a decent word. Between the chocolate and cheese series and this series.
Yeah. I mean, I guess just looking back, seeing how young we were, but also you can see the friendship between all of us shine through. So it's not just a bunch of strangers that are acting in front of a camera. Like we're actually all best friends off camera that obviously were united by Zane and or just me. But yeah, and we all just came together and did this for Zane because we all love him. But yeah, our friendship I think really carries through.
Yeah, I think it would really show if we all hated each other for sure. And I don't think we could have had that like sort of seamless nature of dialogue if we weren't all at least like quite good friends with each other. And it was probably difficult for Sophie, to be fair, coming into that environment and being like, this is a group of well-established friends and I'm sort of just like here for doing bits and pieces. But bless her for doing it, because she was really quite good at what she did. And obviously it's not a career path she's chosen, but you know, she well could have. We all well could have, to be fair. Apart from me, I think I should never ever act ever again, and I think that I should retire that character. Which brings me to my next point. Problematic. Jack is a problematic character. I just want to say, for those at home, I'm sorry. I think he's a problematic stereotype of gay men that was perpetrated by like comedians I was watching at the time, like Little Britain and things like that. I think that I'm just doing an impression of Kath and Kim, which also is just not what Australians sound like. So it's also kind of racist.
Some of them do. I'm on the phone with them most days.
Okay. Well,
some of them do.
All right. Well, I'll take that back. The travel agent here is telling me what's what's for. So, but yeah, I mean, I think that as a character, it just could have been so much different.
Yeah.
And the voice is the thing that like Natasha has always said, like, I hate that voice. I hate that you ever did it. I hate that you will continue to do it. But I try not to.
No, you try not to. But also, like, it's different. It's a different world nowadays.
100%.
And also, like, it goes with it. And you wanted to clearly define that this is a closeted gay man who's in denial and is obsessed with this one woman. And if you want to,
all men and one woman.
but if you want to think about it, it's like Freddie Mercury and his girlfriend that he and ex-fiance who he was obsessed with and loved until his dying day. Even though he, came out kind of forced by having AIDS, but came out and was with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy. So, I can't remember his name, but with him and everything, and had cats and all that fun stuff. But it's kind of like that, and so it relates back to that, I guess. It's problematic, sure. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm not
definitely.
denying that at all, but I can understand the route that was taken to get to that kind of character.
Yeah.
And why.
And I think also, like, on the flip side of things, you've got Molly, obviously, who is, like, heterosexual woman, but she's just obsessed with two men specifically, and she has this love and affection from one guy, but it's kind of just, like, simmering in the background, like, she'll come back to that.
And but you're my in to chocolate and cheese.
Yeah.
Because you're involved with them, so I'm like, if I keep you around,
I can keep going back to them.
I can trick them into falling in love with me.
Yeah.
And I'll get chocolate and cheese.
And then, I mean, gosh, it's the whole, like, stalker thing is something that we talked about recently when we watched the Christmas special. Because in that, stalking gets brought up a lot.
Yeah.
Like, Sam is stalking Olivia Richards' character in the start, and Guy brings up how he loves low-grade sexual harassment or something like that. Like, it's one of his favourite things, I think, is the quote. It's so problematic. There's a lot of stalking going on in that. There's a lot of stalking. I think Eddie at one point's like, oh, I'll just stalk such and such on Facebook for the time being. I feel like the genre of talking about stalking has really changed now. At the time, it was like, this is a fun, cutesy thing that people do. And now it's like, oh no, serious criminal offence, please don't do this.
Well, it's actually just been made illegal. So you can be like prosecuted and everything for it now.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
God.
Yeah, definitely thank God. It's, it should have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
But also, again, we were kids. We didn't realise the extent of it, or that that actually happens. It just gets thrown around. You know, you see a person around a couple of times, you're going, oh, far out, I'm being stalked. Where it's like, you're not being stalked, that's just coincidence.
Yeah.
Stalking goes a lot further. And so we were kids, we didn't know that.
No, exactly. I think that's the thing to remember is we were 14 to 16
Yeah.
at this time, you know, like we really had no concept of what the wider world was like.
No.
And so, but I think you can kind of tell that from some of the early stuff. Whereas like now the stuff we've done later on is a bit more like, not progressive, but, you know, a bit more worldly.
Yeah, worldly. Yeah. You
Yeah.
can definitely see the maturity levels between
Absolutely.
the start and the finish.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're going to watch some more in a minute, but we're going to pause here and come back in a couple of days with another episode of Callbacks with Rebecca Coldicutt and watch some more chocolate and cheese stuff to round out the chocolate and cheese sort of calendar for this year and sort of say goodbye to this show that's lasted a decade.
Yeah. Oh my God, it sounds worse if it's a decade.
I know.
10 years, a decade wall.
Yeah. Hey, one day it'll be like, oh, you know, 2 decades or 3, and then we won't talk about it at that point.
No, we're finishing off the chocolate and cheese
Yes.
realm. It'll get mentioned. It still gets mentioned in the friend group.
Yeah,
but
and I think it's a momentous thing. It was the first thing we did.
Yeah.
Like publicly came out with this show. and
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, it was an attempt at doing something that ended up really fun.
Yeah.
Albeit cringe.
But lots of amazing memories.
Exactly.
So that's the important part.
Yeah. So we will sign off now, but we'll be back in a couple of days with another episode. Thanks for watching.
See you later.